Sir, honest answer is I don't know. we, we, we are definitely on the wrong path, that much I will tell you. We are not doing anything about climate change. We are not doing anything about our cancer rates are spiking like anything. Our species is definitely changing, but not for good.
That much. Projections, the biologists, everything biologists.
We don't, that's what sir, it's really difficult to predict evolution, and the reason is very simple. Evolution acts whenever there is a force acting on it. Let us, for example, today, if I'll give you best example is giraffe. The giraffe's neck is long because at one time all the plants which were growing lower on the trees, they did not have leaves. So only ones which had longer necks started surviving. If that did not happen, that leaf thing, giraffe would not exist today. It would be some different animal. So the selection force is what defines evolution. Unless we know, right now I can tell you, cancer is one major problem for human beings. Even though we made a lot of progress, there are a lot of treatments available and all, but the 25-year-olds, 30-year-olds, Sutanuka from our lab, she got diagnosed with cancer at the age of 30. And that is a matter of real concern. So maybe some form of selection will happen with some infectious disease like this.
Now what happened to the earlier versions of this man? If they die because of some cancer?
So that's a very interesting question. Early man never got to the stage of cancer because infectious disease will kill him before cancer does. Cancer comes generally around the age of 65. That's when most people at that time would have got cancer. But before that, they would have died of typhoid, cholera, malaria, something would have killed them at the age, or some animal would have hunted them, something like that. So it's not really, it's not a guaranteed thing. Yes.
Are we all human beings now? Homo sapiens, or we are mutated?
We are not, okay, I won't say mutated. The original Homo sapiens who migrated out of Africa 300,000 years ago, we are not that animal. We are a mix of Homo sapiens and Neanderthals. There's about 3 to 5% Neanderthal DNA in all of us. Okay, that is the most striking revelation that came out. None of us is pure Homo sapien. That animal, pure Homo sapien, is lost somewhere. In evolution, that animal is gone. Different people have different pieces of the Neanderthal DNA in them. Like the 3% that is in me will not be the 3% that is in you. It will be a different piece. But all of us have some 3 to 5% of Neanderthal DNA in us.
Now is something like artificial selection, right? The natural selection.
Yeah,
how fast can the body adapt to these kind of things?
Sir, so it's not about adaptations in us. The problem is our body can adapt, but you need to pass on. It's the mutation that has to happen in the sperm or the egg. Only there will it be selected for these things. A mutation in my body will die with me. But yes, those are called somatic mutations. A mutation, if it has to be selected like this, has to go into the germ. It has to be transmitted to the next generation. That means that mutation has to happen in the sperm or the egg. Only those two cells can actually transmit.
My question was, like, because of our lifestyles, change of lifestyle, how fast can the body adapt to these kind of things?
Sir, it's very...
Again, it's mutation.
Yes.
You're doing selection.
Yes.
Because our lifestyle is changing. It's happening very fast. So now, of course, every time this the genes, you get the mutation different. Which one will adapt to that with some
Correct.
That time scale, what is that time scale?
It's really depends on how long the force is lasting, but about 10 generations to 15 generations. So if let's say this force is that continuous, 15 to maybe generations, you can expect an adaptation.
As Amitabh Joshi proved that
Yeah,
the forcing is removed,
it goes back.
it goes back.
So Amitabh Joshi does a very interesting experiment where he keeps taking fly eggs that hatch early. He takes them and keeps mating those flies with flies that hatch early. So ultimately, if the average fly hatches in 11 days, right, his mutated flies will start hatching in 4 days. That's the maximum. He got it down artificially.
How many generations?
He did it in, I think, 15 to 20 generations. But the important thing is the egg that hatches at 4 days is a very sickly, unhealthy looking fly. It's not as healthy as the other because you need time for the fly to develop. So Yeah, there is a cost. Always there is a cost associated. Any more questions? No? Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.